here's something that I firmly believe in. We're just going to start the interview here because it just seems like a good place to pop off. But I want the artist to do what the artist wants to do. If you want to make 5 radio songs in a row, great. If you want to make 5 fan tracks in a row, great, because I feel like it's your art. So who the hell are we to tell you when it needs to be a radio single or when it needs to be this or that? It needs to be whatever the hell you're feeling, whenever the hell you're feeling it.
Yeah, and you're right. It froze a little bit. Popular Monster was not supposed to be a radio song, by the way. As you could tell, the bridge is like in like death metal, almost like the scream and stuff. I was like, okay, the rest of the song is like sick. I was like, this is never going to be on the radio. Let's put double kick in the let's make the bridge the craziest thing you've ever heard. And lo and behold, it went straight to #1, went platinum. And I was like, wow, and then they came to me, dude. Wow. So then after that, I found a formula, and there's like this formula and it worked and it's what I wanted it to do. And you're absolutely right. You let the artist do whatever they want. And, and you don't, it's like the opposite of selling out almost. Like I did what I wanted to do and it worked, I love that. So it's brilliant.
Absolutely. And also too, Ronnie, I think this whole sellout thing, it to me, man, like everybody's trying to eat. And everybody's trying to make their best art. So I feel like that sellout label that gets thrown around from time to time is largely completely unfair and most of the time total bull. And so, I just want the artist to do what the artist wants to do, because ultimately in the end, it's going to be better musically when you guys are able to feel it, right?
I'll tell you what, Would you hold a Pepsi in a commercial for $1 million?
Would I? Oh, I drink Pepsi. Yeah. I would hold up one with Diet Pepsi for $1 million. Are you kidding? Tomorrow, Ronnie, are you offering? Because if you are, I'm accepting.
Of course. Yes. It's like usually people are like, you're a sellout, would literally do the same thing. They're insane. Right. If someone's like, you want $1 million? Here's a Pepsi. Hold it in a commercial. Sure. Well, there's certain things I wouldn't do. I don't want to compromise my integrity, but of course I'm going to do that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, here's a question for you. As man, as I look at it from my point of view, the band is massively successful by all metrics, by ticket sales, by streams, by all of those things, man. Like this is a big band. But at this point in your career, Ronnie, as an artist and as a musician, what is success to you? What you know what I mean? Like, what is it? Is it a #1 song? Is it a sold out show? What is it to you at this point in your career that you view success?
I would say, which the perfect question to ask right now, because last night I just saw Artist of the Year Billboard were #1. Oh, and guess who #2 is?
Metallica.
Yeah, dude. That's it, dude. So, and people are like, well, Metallica's old, dude. Yeah, cool, I guess. I'm like, well, you don't see Bring Me the Horizon up there, and they're huge, and I like the band, and that's my competition. So it's saying something. So Stranger Things is definitely much bigger than my band, and TikTok is also bigger than my band, and that is what made Metallica go crazy again. And the fact that we're #1 over that is saying a lot to me. So I'm stoked. I just found out last night. I saw the thing. I was like, oh my God, man, are you serious? My whole band freaking out, dude. My label, they're just like, it's super, super cool, man. It's
well, one of the things I did want to ask you about, man, is that, I've been a music lover for a long time. And when I first started buying CDs, if I didn't know the band, but I saw the Epitaph label on it, I'd give it a go because it was Epitaph and I loved most of their stuff. If I'm not mistaken, you've been on Epitaph almost the whole time with Falling in Reverse. Is that true? And why have you stayed there? And why, why is it your home, I guess?
It's because Brett Gurewitz, man, he just like treats me like a son and believes in me. And there's no other label that I would have never been this successful without him, because he just understands me more. If I was on any other label, it wouldn't be the same. There's something special that happens between me and him. He's so creative, and he's like a child. He's like 60, in his 60s now. He's like a child. He gets really excited when I send him songs, and he's very passionate. And he's a songwriter. He wrote Bad Religion songs. He wrote all of them. The biggest songs you hear, like
Mr. Brett. I mean,
like the big radio songs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. So, you know, and he's a businessman too at the same time. Don't get it twisted. Like, he knows what he's doing, you know, so
Yeah.
so it works. I've been there, and I'm loyal, and I don't want to sign to a major, because I feel like you get shelved when you get signed to a major if you don't do exactly what they want you to do, you know. So it works out perfectly.
Yeah, it seems like that jump into a major these days is a very careful step for bands in 2022, because I would think, Ronnie, a lot of bands don't really need it. I mean, what is Falling in Reverse going to get on Warner Brothers that you're not getting on Epitaph? I guess maybe a little better worldwide distribution, but outside of that, like, is there any big difference?
No,
No.
you just roll the dice and take a chance of literally becoming all the other bands that signed to a major and disappeared. That's usually what happens. Like, it's been 17 years. We're a family. I'm not going anywhere. Why would I? You can offer me $10 million. I'm not going to do it, because I know, like, you know, that there's a way to make that money a different way. Like with Epitaph, we're just a family now. And like, I love all of them, and and they love me back, and we've been through hell. We've been mad at each other. We made each other cry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I cried. He made me cry before. I made him cry before, out of anger for my lawyers. I lived at his house. The people that work there, I've known, you know, it's just the thing that it's forever. You know what I mean? So.
Well, that's awesome. Well, listen, Ronnie, you're playing a sold out show here on Monday for our holidays. We are so very excited to see you, and so very thankful that you took time out with me today. And it's just a real honest pleasure to get a chance to chat with you for the first time and tell you how great your band sounds on our radio station. I can't be more thankful as the music director for the music that you made, and look forward to what you got coming next.
Dude, I'm excited, man. I can't wait till you hear the new song. It's not radio, but the one after is definitely radio. You're gonna, yeah. I'm excited. I can't say too much.
I appreciate it very much. And Ronnie, we'll see you on Monday night, and you have safe travels into St. Louis. All right.
Thank you, man. I'll see you soon.